Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Crypto.com, Coin. I want to talk about the overall crypto market cap, where I think we're headed with this overall market, and kind of just give my opinion on if we're potentially going through the summer lull that we had similarly back in 2021. So guys, without further ado, let's hop into this video. We're at 8,470 subscribers. When we reach 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. So subscribe right now. Let's hop into this video. Right now, guys, we are trading just barely above 28,000 on Bitcoin, which is pretty incredible actually, because I really thought that we would be staying above the $28,300 price level. It's a very, very important price level for us to be above. But I have been saying, we have had many green months in a row, and when we talk about the Bitcoin cycles, we zoom out a little bit and we look at these cycles off the bottom in 2017 or 2019, I should say, when we bottomed out in the previous cycle and we started to move up. We only moved up for about 4 or 5 months. 4 months, then we started to trade sideways and had this long accumulation zone. And I've been saying for a while now that I think that this is the year of accumulation. And I think that we have potentially made our moves to the upside for now, and that we need to have some accumulation time. Does that mean that we won't go to 40,000 before we accumulate? No, I don't necessarily think that. However, I do think that there is a chance here that we do start to move to the downside. We have this price level here of 28,200. We don't have a weekly candle close below that yet, but on the daily, we are testing it a little bit. And this is a very, very important level in my opinion. If we do get these daily candle closes below this, I'm going to be honest, guys, on the higher term time frame, it is looking like the beginning of a move to the downside. And when I say to the downside, no, that doesn't mean that we're going to go straight to 19,500. No, it doesn't mean that we're going to make new lows. But in my opinion, when I do say a trend on the longer, higher term time frame, I do think that there is a chance that maybe on the weekly we would come down to maybe say the $25,000 price level. I think that that is very, very possible, especially if on this daily candle we start to get closures below the $28,200 level. So that is something that we need to keep a close eye on. We have had many green months in a row so far, and sure, you can't base future events off past events. Future price is not based on past events, okay? But I will say that the 4-year cycle on Bitcoin is arguably the best data point to follow when it comes to future for predicting future price. And it's been tried and true so far. We've had 5 months off the bottom, and we're so far at our 4th month off the bottom of our cycle right now. So, I really think that there is a possibility here that we do get some consolidation. We do need some consolidation leading into this Bitcoin halving. And we are getting closer and closer. We're about 11 months away from the Bitcoin halving, give or take a month or two, depending on the blocks being processed. But, I wouldn't be surprised if we have some time moving to the downside, or I should say just consolidation. I mean, that's what accumulation really is. Accumulation is not just straight to the upside. Accumulation is consolidation in a channel, and that's what we need. That's what we need to form. I think the channel is between 19,500 and potentially 40,000. That's what I really am looking at here. But right now we do need to be looking at this key level here, that we're testing this $28,200 level. If we do get candle closes below it, I do think that we start to move to the downside for a little bit. Now, if we bounce off this, then I think we're still back on. I think that if we bounce off this, there's a good chance that we move to 32K. So we're going to have to keep a very close eye on these price levels, guys, especially when it comes to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the tide that raises all the boats. So let's look over at Coin right now, because we are just breaking below the 0.0689 cent level, which is what I like to call the stable coin level, really. We've been trading on that for months. And I wouldn't be surprised if we did make a move to the downside here. I would not be surprised if that were to happen at all. Now, do I think that we're going to hit previous lows of 5.5 cents? It really depends on what Bitcoin does, in my opinion. It really, really depends on that. If Bitcoin comes down to 25,000, I think it's possible that we come about halfway, and then if that were to happen, then that would just be tried and true with the with the theory that Bitcoin dominance needs to move up leading into the Bitcoin halving. So that is there is a high possibility of that happening in my mind. Do I think we'll break lows? Not unless we break below 25,000, in my opinion. But time will tell. Time will tell. The S&P 500 right now is coming down a little bit on the daily. I mean, it's pretty minuscule as of right now. I would have liked us to see us break above this level of 4,300 and the $4,200 level, but we haven't so far. We're making our way to the downside here on the S&P 500. I really do not want to see us come and test this level here of the $3,850, $3,800 price level. That would be very, very significant of a move down for the overall market. However, I do think there is a possibility of that happening. And you might be saying, Blacksea, why are you being so bearish? I'm just telling you guys how I see it. I'm just telling you how I see it. I'm not going to be a moon boy. I'm not going to be a bear just to be right. I'm when things change, I'm going to pivot and tell you guys when I think that things are changing up a little bit. And I think that we're on the precipice of something changing here. I don't think that there's definitely a chance here that Bitcoin just bounces off this level here of 28,200 and we go straight to 32K. There's definitely a possibility of that. There's definitely a good possibility of that. However, there is also a possibility of us breaking below, getting these daily candle closures below 28,200, we move to the downside. So that's what I'm saying to you guys. And if we do make our way to 32,000, I think that this will be invalidated here, breaking below this 0.0689 cent level on Crocoin. I think we're going to have a move that's going to kind of blast off here and move to the 10-cent range. I really do. And probably something more feasible would probably be about the 8.5 cent range, to be honest with you guys. But if we do make this move to 32,000, we're going to have to really think about where we're going to be headed, because if we don't break above 32,000, it's going to be a very, very key price level. We need to see some consolidation. We need to see some continuous daily candle closes in the upright direction. We don't want to see these closes below 28,200. Guys, if you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now. Also, consider becoming a member on the channel. Go below this video, click the join button. Get access to our awesome custom loyalty badges and our custom emojis you can use during our live streams every Tuesday and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you get access to our private Discord where we have NFT alpha, NFT trade signals. We also have NFT whitelist spot giveaways and more of a one-on-one community with Crypto Kip and I. We're going to be adding more and more stuff to it. Super excited about it. But that's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.